Hey guys, this is Jeremy at the Sportsman show here in Portland, Oregon. I'm with a good friend of mine, Kevin from Sno Trailers. Kevin and I, we met 3 years ago through a mutual friend, Lori, at SHOT Show 2023.
Yes. Actually, 22.
22?
22, yep.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. So that's our third SHOT Show we just went to. And so when we first met you, we debuted the quad version of the hunting trailer. Since then, it has been full throttle. A lot of fun things have happened since then. We partnered with Remington Guns, which is amazing. So now we have 3 offerings for Remington. So we have that original quad model you saw.
Right.
And then we have a side-by-side model, which we're going to go through today. And then we also have the Jeep Truck R12 model. And then this year, you got a sneak peek at our new toy.
Right.
So what was funny is when we debuted some of the Remington stuff, we had a lot of agencies come to us and say, man, it's too bad you couldn't put a drone launch pad on there. Or, hey, could you do this for us? Or a bigger gun vault. And so we kind of went back to the table and we consulted with a couple of different agencies, SWAT agencies, and got the wish list. And that's what you saw at SHOT Show this year. So we call it the Spectre.
Yep.
We did sign a license agreement with Blackhawk Industries.
Nice.
So now Blackhawk and Eagle, which is part of the new Revless group, which is awesome. Great group. That's Quiet Cat, Bell Racing, all those guys.
Yep.
So now we're part of that family. And then it's just been taken off. So it's been very exciting. And it is, what's cool about it, it is based off one of our platforms. We just took and augmented and basically built it very specific to what the SWAT guys want, forward operating base kind of style stuff. So it's fun. It was a kind of neat, and we'll get some B-roll of that.
Yeah, and I think we did get some B-roll down at SHOT. The reason we didn't do this interview at SHOT is everybody was so busy that we finally saw you when you were tearing down, and you said you had an hour to get out of the area. So that's why we caught back up with you here in Portland. I mean,
your home, this is your turf now.
Yeah, I know. We're out of Washington State, so about a 2-hour drive to come down to see you. And then I remember the first year you were borrowing somebody's booth, so you didn't even have your own booth. You were just able to get in.
We were
through that, and now you have your own booth down at SHOT. And
True Timber, by the way.
True Timber.
True Timber is the reason we're at SHOT Show and all this happened.
Yeah.
One of their guys found us at SEMA and basically said, look, you stumbled across something with that camo, that quad trailer, and we didn't know. We were just doing it with Suzuki to have fun. It was a promotional thing, and we thought it'd be cool to match their quad. And boy, the trajectory it set us on after that is just, it's fun. I mean, what a fun industry.
Well, I believe you're also with Bass Pro Shop as well now, or
so that didn't come to fruition.
Didn't come through,
but True Timber is part of the family with Bass Pro. So we haven't given up on Bass Pro. We're still waiting for them to kind of recognize us, but you know what? It's okay. The Remington family's awesome. True Timber's awesome. The Quiet Cat family, Revless, everybody's, it's just an amazing group. And of course, being able to carry the Remington name has allowed us to partner with High Sun out of Texas. So, you know, what we're going to go through today is the High Sun that has the Prairie Wrap, True Timber, and then the True Timber Wrap on the R20. And then of course, custom awnings we're doing. So we're just keep going. We're not going to stop. We're just keep rolling.
And you know, you were showing me some that like you have a rifle safe that's in the back of it now, and the innovation that keeps happening every year. I see you. It's like, whoa, we added this to the trailer and doing this and that, and it's like just amazing work.
Yep. The gunfold thing has been kind of funny. So we did it for safety. You know, we have kids, grew up hunting and stuff. So when you come back from hunting, you always got guns laying around. So we built, like, here's one example. That's a handgun safe there. And then we built the long gun safe you're talking about. And boy, did that take on a whole new level. So, you know, we have 3 overland models too. So we do the van tour. We do some overland stuff. And you're surprised at how many van people carry. And when they saw this, pretty much the last 4 Alpines we built all have this in there. Non-hunting trailers. These are overlanders that want to have their weapons with them secure. So that crossover was kind of fun for us because it's usually hunting or it's overland, but now we're starting to see like, okay, well, maybe we can kind of do both. And coming to the Pacific Northwest Sportsman show is exciting because it's a 5-day consumer show. And then we love it because the diehard guys will come up there and go, okay, I see where this is going. I'm off the ground. I can stay longer. And I've got places to cook now. So it's still camping, but it has a hunting twist to it. So it's amazing. So, well, like you said, fun. It's a great industry. It really is.
And a lot of the complaints that people have about the rooftop tents is if I want to go into town, I got to pull everything out. I got to collapse everything down. I go to dinner, I come back, I have to reopen it. Having a dedicated trailer with the tent on it, now you can unhook, go get supplies, go to eat, come back, and you're not having to tear everything down and bring it back up again.
The best salesman in the world for a trailer company is you send a trailer and a group of guys that have Jeeps, Toyotas, and trucks all set up. And as soon as the trailer gets set up and they leave, they all go, darn, we can't leave. We got to tear down.
Right.
And then you think about the logistics of it. You get a lot more on this trailer.
Right.
More water, more cooking. You get a stable platform. You're not moving around the truck. And for those of us that have had tents on top of our trucks and Jeeps, you're putting rocks and piles, trying to get the Jeep kind of level up.
Right.
Then you get there, it's still moving around because it's lifted, and we got sway bars off. So it's not the ideal sleeping. When you get in a trailer with our ARC system, it levels it up and it's nice and solid.
Right.
And of course, I think it's a game changer because it's easier to tow your trailer and set it up than it is to take it all on a truck or a Jeep. And plus, I got my Jeeps back now. So now so the plus is I get to take my top off my Jeep now, which I haven't been able to do in years. So that's a plus. So, and that's why I bought the Jeeps, to kind of have that experience.
And I heard you talking about earlier that you made one of these setups for like a Subaru, and that
we did.
The wheels, the rims and stuff are the same as the Subaru, so you could swap the tires out if you pop a tire.
Absolutely. Go to Sno Trailers on Instagram, and we did a whole deal with Subaru in their Outback. So we took the Baja model, and we basically brought it in, and they gave it to us for a couple of weeks. We set the height of the trailer to match the top of the tent with the top rack of the Subaru. Wind up, we still had more ground clearance than the Subaru. And at the end of the day, the trailer wind up weighing about 1,300 pounds. That Subaru didn't even know it was back there. Now, the plus was we didn't have to put extended mirrors on.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because the Baja is just inside of what the Subaru is. So just to mess around with people, we were driving through drive-thrus at In-N-Out, pulling the trailer in the Subaru because it tracks inside. So, but again, so that changes that. So now Subaru, if you guys follow Subaru, we got that wilderness package now. That's an actually really cool package. If you haven't seen it, you got the cross track, you got the Forester, all those.
Right.
They're really stepping up their overland game. So it's kind of neat that we actually, by default, have a trailer that's perfect for that Subaru crowd.
Right.
And it's neat. Like I said, the guy's got his daily Subaru.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go camping, hook up to his trailer and go.
Right. And that's just amazing that, even you and I have talked about, I got an old XJ.
Yes.
And you're like, instantly, this is a trailer you can pull behind that, and you can set it up for that application.
Yes, absolutely. And for us, setting, the towing experience has to be fun.
Right.
If it's not fun, then you're never going to want to do it. It has to be, you have to make the trailer where you can get it in your garage, get it in your driveway, easy to tow. And by doing research and working with the OEM, so we worked with Suzuki on the quad trailer.
Right.
It wasn't just us. So it was a collaboration. We worked with Yamaha on the side-by-side with the R-Max. We've worked with Hisun. We've worked with CF Moto. We've worked with a lot of companies to make sure that these trailers are where they are. That's why we worked with Subaru. We're getting ready to talk. Can't say it yet. There's another OEM that's at our front door.
Right.
And now we're talking to them, and knowing how to do this with suspension and making sure the width and tracking is very important, because if you have a trailer too wide, it just creates a nightmare off trail.
Right.
Or if you make it too wide, you can't even go off trail with it. So why do you buy a trailer?
Right.
So for us, matching the trailer to the vehicle is the most important thing. And that is where our fundamental, I believe, stand a difference from everybody else is if you look at our long travel Fab Tech one, how many trailer manufacturers have a shock that's the same length as a Ford Raptor? Not very many.
Right.
And it works. So that's the things that we do a little different. So guys like you that have the older Jeeps, I've got a solution for you.
Right.
Guys that have the Raptors, a solution for them. So that's, for us, that was more important than saying, hey, we've got a trailer that just goes everywhere and you figure it out. That's not us.
Right.
We want to customize them to your needs.
Right. And you can buy the trailer without all the equipment in it. You can buy a fully packaged trailer, depending on your price range and how much you want to spend for it.
Absolutely. We have two types of customers: guys that already have the outfitted vehicle, they just want to take it off and get it on the trailer. That was us.
Right.
So we don't force anybody to buy any tent, any awning. I made it's all modular.
Right.
So it'll fit any tent, any awning, any shower, any cooktop, and any 79 liter or smaller refrigerator freezer. So that way, if you already own that in your investment, we encourage you, put it on the trailer.
Right.
If you don't, we'll help you out.
Right.
And then we get to know you. What are your needs? So the tent industry, as you know, has just blown up in the last 4 years, 3 years, really. So there's a lot of new tech on tents now, and they're just getting better, and more cost effective for the consumer. So there's a lot of great opportunities out there. And by us doing the modularity that we did on this, we don't say no very much. I mean, we're putting king size tents on the Alpine.
Oh, wow.
That's a big tent and a big bedroom for these guys.
Right.
And that changes everything for the wives. So, and it's the old saying, if the wife's happy, everybody's happy. We get to do a lot more camping. So, but yeah, no, it's been, like I said, to do that and have people come through our door and match trailers up to their vehicles is pretty cool.
Yeah. And like I said, when I talked to you about the XJ, and then like I got a coworker that he has the Overland, he has his tent on top of the car. And I start telling him about these. I'm like, you might want to look at this. So that way you don't, like in the wintertime, he has to take it down. Summer, he puts it back on, and him and his wife and his kids are going out camping. And I was like, having a setup like this is going to make your life a whole lot easier for you.
It's just, look, if it's at home, ready to go, so you could be at work, wife's going to get it prepped, kid's going to get it prepped. You just literally show up, unplug it from your extension cord, plug it in your card. If you have power come to your 7-pin, all of our trailers come with DC to DC chargers standard. Now you're charging it there. When you get there, hook your solar up, you're good. Now you get to have fun. And I've got this trailer down so I can set this whole thing up in less than 15 minutes now.
Oh, wow.
And it's not because I'm good at it. It's these companies have listened to consumers.
Right.
The tents are a lot easier to set up now. Compared to the old gens, they're kind of hard. The new generation tents, all these companies have done a great job listening. Same with the awnings. This has one pull. This awning's open. Fold it up and it's closed. And you know, in the walls with these, I mean, and decent heaters, air conditioning. I mean, it's not just one thing. This industry, it's making it fun. There's so many smart guys out there doing some very clever things with technology that it's really taking this industry to a whole new technology level.
Right. And like you said, it's the innovators coming in and, I noticed this, so let's try this, and then let's try this. And the consumers are asking for this and that, and let's do that and see how we can incorporate it into a tent, trailer, lighting systems and stuff like that. So, like I said, the industry is just booming.
Yes, it is.
Because you have people that don't want to take a RV out or a camper trailer.
It's expensive now. Insurance, gas, diesel, tires for the big guys, storage. Number one thing we hear all the time.
Well, like
when it fits in a garage, that's a game changer for a lot of people.
Well, like Washington State, an RV, you're $500, maybe I think it's like $500 just for your tabs each year. So you go something like this, it's, the expenses drop.
You're lucky you live in California.
Right.
It's really expensive down there to have something
So let's go ahead and start looking at some of the things with the trailer.
All right, so again, this is the R20, and this is our middle of the road trailer. So this is the cooking station we have on here. So we put a MOLLE panel on here so you can have towels, cooktops, gotta have spice racks. Anybody that's gonna do some cooking, gotta have some spice racks.
Right.
This one we outfitted with a Dometic water system, and I think everybody's familiar with this thing now. This thing's pretty cool. You put a hose, comes to here, you tap it, and it produces water. So you can put this anywhere you want with a magnetic system.
Nice.
We just did a very simple plastic collapsible sink. Again, this trailer we put on a diet because we wanted to make sure the side-by-sides could pull.
Right.
This one is the Cook Partner single burner. The propane is sitting right here. So again, we supply all our guys, all our trailers. We're using the good propane tanks, high pressure, so no greenies.
Right.
You can fill a greenie with this if you want, but I'd rather have this for I got cooking. Then I've got the exact same for the other side for the water heater. So that helps there. Then you've got a telescoping awning, which is one of the things we're known for. All our trailers have this. So in the down position, it comes down. Into travel mode, it's only 6'5". But when it comes up, you can get a 6'5" guy under here and get that high end, which then gives you more headroom and more room when you put the walls in.
Right.
Then as you come around, so all of our trailers come with a battery monitoring system. So all our trailers come standard with 100 amp AGM, a battery monitoring system, a no-cold battery system, the new DC to DC NPP multi-charger on there. So all in one, very simple, very clever. All our trailers have now been upgraded to Switch Pros, which is a well-known off-road company. So we do Switch Pros. They have an app. Renogy has an app. So technology, if you like apps, we got you covered there. Something new we did in collaboration with some of our customers, we put racks on top of all our boxes now. So now you'll notice on this side, I have a dry bag. Right. You can put firewood, chainsaws, axes you'll see on the side, or duck decoys. So I made this wide enough. I pulled our duck decoys down, and you'll see on the side, they fit perfect with a net on top. So they're no longer the annoying thing to take hunting anymore. So the duck decoys have a home, very important. Then of course, all of our trailers, come with power everywhere. This one is set up with a Makita coffee maker, but we do have an upgrade that you can actually put an inverter in here and actually supply power here and actually put a Keurig if you want. A lot of people love the Keurigs. They're simple, they're easy. I'm a coffee guy, gotta have my coffee, so mine has the Keurig in it. So, and then again, as you come around, you'll see all the lights. Everything we do is all ergonomical, even to the point where here, all our trailers, we've paid attention to this. Because one of the things we heard in early days is they have the trucks, they're up here cooking. Right. Or the refrigerators up high. They can't see, they're trying to tilt. That's why all those companies built tilt trays, so people can see what's in there. So even the height of this, the stainless steel, by the way, this is the new stainless you're seeing in all our models in 2025. Nice. This is the new scratch resistant stainless that's for the food industry. So very cool. So all our doors, everything's going to be in stainless steel now. Then of course, one of the things that we started that we're proud of that everybody copies now, Method rims. All our trailers come with Method rims and KO3 tires. That has been since day one from 4 years ago. We've never cut that corner. In all our competitors now, I love it. They all offer Methods now, and it's a good thing. It is a better rim tire for the guys going off-road. Right. It's far superior than doing a steel wheel or a bias-ply tire. And of course, we're still with ARC. We've actually stepped it up with ARC this year in 2025. Not only is our back systems integrated with our trailer frames now, the front, we adopted the 4-pin locator on all the front arcs. So now, if you ever need to pull your trailer out of a muddy situation, moving around, the jack doesn't move at all. So it is very stable and very sturdy. So we love partnering with ARC, great partner. This one actually has a Explorer Bear 12-volt fridge in it. And then the reason I did that one, again, this trailer's on a diet because of the Pursuit 750. So we wanted to make sure that we kept it around the 1200 mark. This trailer weighed out at 1225, the way it sits, but it's still a very efficient refrigerator. I've got everything on this trailer, every LED light, every refrigerator, and we're only pulling 5.12 amps. Nice. So very nice. And we're always power conscious of all that stuff. So and then what we'll do is we'll reset here and we'll kind of go around the side. And again, obviously the thing we're really known for, the open concept kitchen area. So this is non-obstructed. So if we have to zip in our walls, we can all come in here, hang out of the wind, and not have to leave it to go to the other side of the trailer to get our food, get our cooktops, or get our ice chest. It's all under the same top. Yeah. All right, so we moved to the back of the trailer. Kevin, let's go over what we have back here. All right, so again on the R20, so we have a refrigerator tray here. We have the 55 Explorer here, but you can actually get a 79-liter dual zone in here. So the Magnetic 75, the Ice Cool fits in here, slides back and forth, really simple, really easy. On this side, it's another tray that has loop straps on here. So all our stuff, we encourage our customers to always use loop straps. So that way, once your gear compresses, it still doesn't fly around. So when we say we have storage, we're like storage. So the kitchen has a place, you got storage above it. Yep. You got a refrigerator, you got storage, everything slides in. Then of course in here, you got more storage. You can put Pelican cases in here, you can put jacks in here, Rotopack. So this is all open for real estate for whatever you want to do. And then of course, as we come back around here, you'll see the MOLLE panel on the back door. This is kind of, you can do whatever it is you want to do back here. So this is kind of, a unset zone. So, and as you I'll close this up a little bit for you. Shut that in there. We're going to open the door. Down below, you'll see our ARC system down there, all deployed, very simple. This is a real trailer hitch. That's trailer stock. That's connected all the way to the front of the trailer. So if you want to put a motorcycle rack back here, you can. If you want to put a skinning rack to skin your kill, you can. So it'll hold some weight. Yep. Plus, more importantly, it's a good place and a safe place to extract yourself back out if you get stuck. Yep. Then, of course, we talked about the MOLLE panel when this shuts. You've got an OVS trash can here. We've actually got 2 Rotopacks that have been integrated into the dead space of our tire carrier. So this was just air before. So now we stuck 2 Rotopacks in there. Very usable space. And then, of course, on the other side, when we get to this, we had a full-size tire for a carrier. We have with steel TIG welded system here. So again, heavy duty off-road, but we utilize some clever ways to save weight on this. Right. So now we've covered this. Why don't we go to the other side, the living quarter side? All right, so we're going to keep moving on.
All right, Kevin. So now we've moved to the living quarters of the trailer.
Yep, that's what we call it. So
Yeah.
One of the things unique about us is we have the living quarters on one side, which you've got garment bags, you've got your water, you've got your shower, your porta potty, your tent entry, your annex, and of course the other side is the entertainment side. So on this side, we've worked with a couple different companies. So OVS has a great garment bag system. We integrated that. It made clips into our tire carriers to hold that. So it's well stationed there. It's not going to move around. Again, we have another side box over here with more racks. You can see the decoy ducts up there. I have an axe, so very modular rack system. You can put whatever you want on there.
Yep.
We have another bag system that OVS made for us that's proprietary to our side boxes, so you fit in there perfect. We have more power, and of course, there's a great shot of the method. And then down below is your water fill for your gravity feed water. Then as we start coming here, here's where your ladder is to get in. As you can tell, again, very stable. Our trailers are level, nice and stable, and that's the big thing you'll see when you come off of a vehicle roof camping to a trailer.
Yeah.
It's nice and level and stable, very easy. And of course, this is the new Sherpa from OVS, and the reason we love this one is it has a hard top with a rack system on there. So you can put solar panels on there, you can put the new Pelican travel cases on there, you can put skinning racks, tree perches, kayaks, boats, mountain bikes. Remember at SEMA, I put that big mountain bike on the top of there, drove it all the way from California. So they're they built these well, and I have no problem putting any kind of weight on there. Then obviously on this side, this is where the bathroom's going to be at. This is where the shower's at. And again, we use Joe Cool water heaters. We're using Joe Cool toilets. And then you've got, a nice simple shower system that folds up very easy, but it's also your bathroom. So again, everything on this side is the living quarter side. Out of the way, all your friends and entertainment are on that side, so you get some kind of privacy. And of course, once you add an annex to me changes everything. So now you just get an additional huge room, and you get a 2-story. So you got downstairs, and you got upstairs, and a nice tent. Yep. So that's our living quarter side.
So like I said, we also got your sign here showing the different, some of the different models. So snotrailers.com.
Snotrailers.com.
So, hey, this is Jeremy at the Sportsman show here in Portland, and with Kevin from Sno Trailers. Kevin, it's always a pleasure to see you.
It's been a fun trip. This is awesome.
It's been a blast. So we'll try to keep up with Kevin and see where he's at over the next year or so.
Oh, we're coming back to the Pacific Northwest. I can tell you, great show, great people, love this area. I think our trailers are a perfect fit up here. We're getting a good response, and we're gonna be back.
Yeah. All right, we'll see everybody later. Hey, one of the things I wanted to add to this was, Kevin, where can we find Sno Trailers?
So www.snotrailers.com. We're on Instagram, sno.trailers. You can find us on Facebook and on YouTube. So we're all there.
So once again, you can follow Kevin at snotrailers.com, Sno Trailers on Instagram and Facebook, and along with YouTube.
Yep.
And you can follow us at Howling Dog Media on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook as well.
Yep. And if you're in Southern California, we're getting ready to open our 2,100 square foot showroom. All our trailers are on display, and every accessory you see in our trailers, you can come in and purchase on the showroom floor.
So there we go. So they're also opening up their showroom there in California. That's going to be awesome.
It is. We can't wait. It's going to be very exciting. Imagine Bass Pro meets REI. That's the theme we went with.
That's awesome, especially down there.
Exactly. Yep.
So once again, this is Jeremy at the Sportsman show here in Portland, and Kevin, we'll see you later.
Doing great as usual.
Yeah.